STEPH's been looking through exactly what's been decided. Enormous sums of money they're talking about, isn't it?
Yes, good morning to you both. Yeah, it's a good news day for Greece. They've finally agreed and got those terms sorted, and I'll tell you what they are this morning. Good morning, everyone. Yes, the Greek government appears to have persuaded most of its private investors to accept a deal to write off more than 100 billion euros of the debt they're owed. Now, this is the largest restructuring of any national economy on record, and it will now mean that Greece will get its second bailout to stop it from defaulting on its next debt repayment. Lots of money involved. Let's just remind ourselves of the figures. Well, Greece was first bailed out back in the summer of 2010, but it wasn't long before they needed more money and needed another bailout. And the second was agreed last July, but it came with a long list of terms and conditions, not least billions of euros of spending cuts. Also, those who were owed money by the Greek government were asked to take a hit too. They were told to write off about half of what they're owed by Athens. In exchange, Greece will pay back the rest a bit later and at a lower interest rate, which makes the total discount they face over 70%. Now, the Greek government wanted at least 90% of bondholders to agree to the deal. And a bit earlier, we heard that 85% of them will willingly do this and another 10% will be forced into it. A lot of figures and lots of complications there. Well, with me to make sense of it is Virginie Mercenev. Good morning to you,
Good morning.
Virginie. Just tell us, simplify this. A lot of numbers there, billions of pounds we're talking about. What does it all mean?
Well, what that means is that by reducing basically its debt, by cutting off bondholders, Greece is securing a package. And hopefully with that package, it will reach the debt target to GDP of 120% by 2020, which is going to be, very an important step for them. Now, what does that mean to bondholders and the market? I think there's definitely a relief that this is going through, but the market is going to try to figure out what that means for other ramifications, such as will the rating agencies now consider this as a default credit event, which it probably will, and that has an impact on other products, such as the insurance product that are related to some of those debts.
So Greece essentially is getting another bailout. They're also reducing their debt, but they've still got a lot of problems, haven't they? Really high unemployment, they're not growing.
Yes.
How do they turn that around?
It's very difficult. It's going to be a very long road. As you know, unemployment is very high. And here it's very interesting to see the difference between Greece and Ireland. Ireland took some very, very drastic decisions, and now actually, years later, is starting to see the light out of the tunnel. And I think as far as Greece is concerned, we're still at the beginning of the tunnel, if you want, in that sense. And it's going to still be quite difficult from an economic standpoint, given all the budget cuts and the tough economic conditions in Greece.
OK, thanks for your time. I definitely don't think that'll be the last we'll be talking about Greece and the Eurozone. And I'll be back a bit later with some news coming out at 7. I'll have that for you shortly.
So, Steph, thank you very much.